It's no way it's just him. It's over.
Objection.
Whoa, what the fuck was that? What the hell? Pretty cool, right? My objection voice. Mr. Shields, could you save the jokes for later? I'm not joking, 'cause it's not over yet. There's still something else. Something that's clearly odd. That guy's a prisoner, you know? He's got the bracelet and all. That's right, how did he get into the other workroom? The sensor would have set off the alarm, right? He's right. That's the only thing we don't know yet. Not so fast, Mr. Prisoner. Fill us in. It's pretty weird. The bracelet should have been his last line of defense. Defense? That's right, Kay. It's useful evidence for Mr. Prisoner here. He could have claimed that due to the bracelet, he wasn't able to enter the room. But he didn't say a word about it. Is there any reason why you didn't? Silent treatment, eh? Well, the judge yesterday did say that silence is golden. Wow, you really are a hotshot defense attorney, Mr. Shields. Defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch and smile in the face of danger. That's what your old man taught me. The defense attorney's creed, yeah? So, what's the deal? Why didn't you mention anything about the bracelet? Oh my god. The truth is, it's broken. Broken. Some time ago, I took a spill, and the bracelet hit the floor with a loud bang. Ever since then, it has not been able to activate the sensor. Forgive me. It was so convenient, I didn't want to report it. I say, so the bracelet was broken. But it really breaks so easily. If that is true, then there is a problem with the prison security. They have random animals walking around. Of course it did. You over there, may I have a moment? Here, kitty, kitty, you're such a cute little guy. Yes, you are. Meow. Excuse me. Yes, what can I do for you? Meow. The prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken. What? Really? That's no good at all. I'll contact the person in charge and have it replaced immediately. Thank you. I'll be holding on to the broken bracelet for the time being. Saw its bracelet data jotted down in the organizer. Yes, sir. Please take care of it. Now that the bracelet's been taken care of, shall we move on to arresting you for murder? What? Perish the thought, I didn't kill anyone. But your bracelet was broken, right? Doesn't that mean you could have gone anywhere you wanted during the animal show? But all I did was find the body, honest. It was true that I saw the dog biting his neck. However, I entered the workroom after the dog had left. Why did you do that? Well, it was just... I was curious if he had anything of value on him. I was gonna fucking loot the body. I wanted to see if there's a rare drop. So he's planning to loot the corpse. Hell yeah, brother. That's a true gamer right there. That's why he remembers Knightley's ring so well. Why are you looking at me, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm a great thief. Please don't put me on the same level as him. But I didn't take a thing. And we'll show it ended. The other prisoners were making their way back down here. I hurried back to my workroom and let out a scream to deceive the others. And that's when he dropped the rubber glove. That's terrible. Guess the story holds up. What do you think, Miles? Whether he is the murderer or not, no, one big question remains. How did Knightley get all the way from his holding cell to the prison? You're right about that. It's a real stumper. And there's something Mr. Sod said in his testimony that I'm very concerned about. Woof. If that dog had any part in the murder. Mr. Sod. Yes? What is it? Were there any other prisoners who didn't see the animal show? Yes. There's only one other that I know of. And this prisoner wouldn't have been able to see the show even if he wanted to, correct? Yes, that's correct. What do you ask? Just I thought. I had my suspicion as soon as I saw that black dog. A fiendish criminal. I never expected him to be held in here in this prison. Where's his cell? Well, I intend to meet him. Him? Who's him? He's a very special man. He receives very special treatment. Eh? Oh, forgive me. I need to watch what I say about him. However, if you value your lives, I would advise you to stay away from him. Hey, cut it out already! You're giving me the creeps! Huh. Puppet master in the shadows, huh? Yeah, I still value my life. He's being held in a special cell. Over there. In the direction. In that direction. A special cell. Certainly seems like he received special treatment. Well, I mean, it looks more like, isolation. Well, just who is this him anyway? Protect my own life. All I can tell you is that he is the oldest prisoner here. My deepest apologies, but I can't say any more. He is truly terrifying. Care to fill me in? Feels like you're leaving Uncle Ray behind here. He's someone I knew in the past. Let's head for the special cell. I believe that the black dog should be there as well. Oh god. Oh god. Who is it? Who is it? Hey, little bunny. Wait, I could have talked to the bunny. March 28th, 1241, prison, special cell. Hey, it's pitch black in here. I can't see a thing at all. Aren't you always talking about how the Yatagarasu is able to flap even in the darkest of night? Even if in the depths of darkness, when no other bird dares to take flight. One alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief. Oh, that was pretty cool. Still, I can't see what I can't see. I'm still just a human. Ah. Mr. Edgeworth, I presume. That voice, it can only be. It's been far too long. So you still remember me? It would be impossible to forget, because it was you who did what no one could do. And placed me in here in this cell. Don't tell me that the dog is talking to you, Mr. Edgeworth. There's someone else in there. I can't see anything, though. Down, boy. It is rude to frighten the visitors. Allow me to illuminate this dark room. Okay. Oh, God, that's terrifying. Such noisy visitors, and the voices and footsteps too more in the back. But it would be rude not to introduce myself. I'm called Sirhan Dogan. Mr. Edgeworth and I, we're old acquaintances. This man is a former assassin. Oh, cool. The blind assassin, Sirhan Dogan. His weapons are sharp knives and a ferocious dog. His appearance is always accompanied by the sound of a bell. It is said that the ringing of his bell in the darkness is the last sound his victims hear. Would you be so kind as to share the reason why you've come, Mr. Edgeworth? That will not be necessary. You are already well aware of why we're here. Since we know each other quite well. What the fuck? Thanks, dog. We suspect your dog of committing the murder. The witness who discovered the body saw him biting into it. There must be some mistake. My boy is obedient. He would never do such a thing. Right, Anubis? Good boy, good boy, good boy. Anubis may be your guide dog, but you raised him to be a vicious killer. He was one of the weapons that you used as an assassin. To begin with, is the witness of a reliable assault. It's true that Todd is one of the suspects. And it's difficult to say if we can trust his testimony. In any case, I think you have the wrong dog. Right, Anubis? Right, boy. I wonder if he knows who the witness is. I'd like to hear your alibi from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. yesterday morning. During the animal show. I was in my humble cell the entire time. I took up whittling recently. My focus was solely on the wooden chisel in my hands. Prisoners have free access to chisels here. Normally that's not allowed. The warden is a kind soul. She gave me special permission. Kind. Ridiculous. In 5 metal chisels would become deadly weapons in his hands. Started out by carving these Buddha statues, but I moved on to other shapes after the 674th. Really? That many? All it takes is time, which is I have plenty of. Here's what I'm working on now. It's chess set. I did not know that you play chess. Do you play as well, Mr. Edgeworth? I would like to test your wits in a game sometime. Yo, White's about to get fucked. I only started playing since my arrival here, so I'm still inexperienced. Where's this piece? It's a 3-headed dog? Probably in the night. Just for the fun of it, I carved this hound piece. Just as a game of war, pawns, knights, and castles. Each side pushes their forces to the limits to take the life of the enemy's king. However, I found the absence of dogs to be strange. Hounds are an indispensable part of warfare, but it is nothing more than folly. I still play all the normal rules of chess. It's not difficult for you to find opponents here in the prison. I always play correspondence chess. Correspondence chess. So you play chess through the mail. Prisoners are allowed to send and receive letters, although they're subject to inspections. At the moment I'm waiting for my opponent's next move. Hound piece. How is that important? So he plays chess with people outside the prison. Hey, the victim played chess. Not saying that's the answer, but whatever works. Do you know who was murdered? It was Horace Knightley, a most unfortunate lad. Your ears are as sharp as ever. Hey, all I can rely on. As I thought, he has full knowledge of everything that goes on in this prison. On second thought, he might be unfortunate after all. Fortunate? How so? He committed a grave crime, but he was able to avoid punishment for it. An assassination attempt on the president. What a bold man. Assassination attempt. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, didn't Mr. Knightley just... He may have killed his own superior, but he never attempted to take the president's life. Are they trying to conceal the fact that the assassination was staged by the president? Whoa, 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 hold your horses. Knightley didn't attack the president? But Uncle Ray was requested to defend him in court, charges on attempted assassination. You didn't know either, Uncle Ray? So they're trying to pin the whole thing on Mr. Knightley. Now I see why the PIC is taking action, because I know what was going on. Ah, so that's why they removed you from the case. That pesty guy was going to indict him on the charges of attempted assassination. And in doing so, they would have twisted the truth.
I suspected it was a false charge. I heard about it from one of the guards, about Knightley. He kept desperately insisting I didn't assassinate anyone.
But the courts are supposed to bring the truth to light.
I may not be well versed in law, but I can say one thing for certain. Some of the prisoners here were convicted on false charges. That's the reality of it. Right, Anubis. Right, boy. Leaving the truth in the care of the court can be dangerous.
Leaving the truth in the care of the court is dangerous. Huh. There's someone who said the exact same thing before. Wonder who. An investigator from Interpol who doesn't trust prosecutors. Give me my Wolfie.
You're not twisting the truth. Behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you? Fueled with those ideals. Is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. Yeah, but we're chill now.
I doubt his distrust is completely cleared up completely.
You feel the same way, don't you, Anubis? The truth of the courts and Mr. Edward's reasoning both can't be trusted. Right. It is nothing to be upset about. You're not the only one who suspects me. Yesterday, the other prosecutor and the judge came here too. They brought the warden along, and how they despise me.
Oh, it must have been those two rude people from before. Prosecutor DeBest and Judge Courtney.
They thoroughly inspected my room, but left without finding a thing. Seems they were searching for the murder weapon. It's a shame. They searched the other prisoner cells too, not just mine.
Cool.
Yet they were still unable to find anything. All that hard work was for naught.
Thank you. Open up, anyways. This is quite a problem. What should we do? Solid's testimony alone won't hold up in court. In order to confront him, we'll need evidence.
Now, if more guests would be so kind as to leave.
Right, Anubis. Show them the way out. Does this mean what I think it means? Just keep going, Mr. Edward. We shall meet again, Dogan.
It would be a shame for a long-awaited reunion to end so soon. I'll be waiting.
Now then, we still need to find the murder weapon. Mr. Edgeworth! What the fuck are you doing? She went all the way up there. It's fine now, Kay. Come down from there. Where's Mr. Shields? He ran straight out of the fucking building. Beats me. He just took off running like death was after him. You did too. What do you mean he did? Come on, Kay. Don't be like that. Good grief, that man. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? We'll continue to investigate. First, we should start by solving that one mystery. Which one? There's 8 million. Natalie's body was found in the workroom inside the prison. However, he was supposed to be in the detention center's holding cell. Yeah, that actually is probably number one thing we should figure out first. How did he get to the prison under such tight security? Well, someone working on the inside probably helped. Let's go investigate the holding cell at the detention center, because I think there's like some form of collusion here. That was where Mr. Knightley was held, right? But what about Uncle Ray? Fuck Ray. Let's just leave him be for now. I thought we were supposed to be his assistants, though. Okay, you're my assistant, not his. You serve under me. That's what's important here. The victim's cell in the detention center was this way. Let's check it out, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, this is just truly dreadful. What happened? Oh, okay. That's the warden, Miss Rowland. We'll just have never. She must have come from behind that no entry sign. I don't know. I was having like really bad trouble reading that. Fuck. So he won't talk, even after all the trouble he went through to get the evidence transferred from the precinct. That's right. I don't know how many times I've tried. I can't report back empty-handed. Assassin sure is one tough cookie, huh? Did he just say assassin? Oh my! Pardon me, but were you talking about Sierra and Dogan just now? Oh, eavesdropping, were you? You naughty boy. Did you question him personally, Warden Roland? Not just him. I try to have a heart-to-heart with all the prisoners and suspects. In my home, we're all family here. It's only fair I invite them to my warden's office. You know, like I said, I'm just wondering what's underneath the coat, and I don't know if I want to be invited or not. I might be. I might be very interested. The warden's office? Oh, have you taken an interest in my room as well? It's just down this hallway, but outsiders are not allowed past this point. Down the hallway. It's around there. There's a way to go through the office and into the prison. Oh, it's such a lovely room. People do so enjoy being invited back there. I always show them a splendid view of my precious courtyard. The courtyard of this animal-filled prison, I'd sure love to see it. Floorplan. They went through the courtyard to get in there. Let me just double check that. Because this like gets into the prison. And this prison, where it connects, is behind cells. So I'm assuming there's a way to get into workroom A through this area. Oh, it looks like there's like stairs there, like the lines. So this might be like an upper section that it connects in the courtyard. And they can just whoop, 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 it goes to workroom A. I feel like that's what ended up happening here. Something. So then the question is who went through the warden's office. And I doubt there's a record of that. Which that's going to be like what's important here. Because why wouldn't we have the important stuff shown and readily available? What? You're not a child of our home. If you want to come to my room, you'll have to be convicted first. That's a rather high hurdle to clear. Goodness me, look at how long we've been talking. Just about to feed Ally her lunch. Ally? She's my favorite little angel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off to the courtyard. Toodaloo! I never got a chance to ask her about Dogen. Well, let's head over to Nightly Cell. Fuck that. Nice memes. This is the victim's cell. When did Mr. Knightley arrive in here again? It was after the president's welcoming ceremony. On the night of March 25th. So when and how did he move over to the prison? There must be some evidence left behind that can answer that. Alrighty, let's get cracking. Mr. Edgeworth! Let's get cracking, Mr. Edgeworth. Never mind. I read that as a different fucking sentence. Let's see, this dirty fucking sink. The reflection in the mirror. Ah, it's a security camera. A great thief's arch enemy. I guess they don't take too kindly to thieves here. There's no reason for a detention center to be kind to thieves. Guard! I would like you to check the footage of the security camera. If you find any problems, report to me at once. Understood, sir. Sir, I'm back. There's no footage. I'll rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking crime. It's Horace Knightley's suit. According to the results of my investigation, what did you find out? What are you on about? A man who looks good in a suit leaves a more favorable impression with the ladies. Ah! Next I'll investigate men who look good in frills. You are, I already know your response to that guy. Come on. You are so obvious. Please. I don't need to be reaffirmed. Please don't bother. I already know the answer too. This newspaper, it's missing a few pages. They appear to be torn out. Logic. Why would someone tear out the pages from a newspaper? Maybe they used it to clean the cell instead of a rag. Clean the cell. It's quite possible. Oh, yeah, you're right. Something seems off. The floor here is clean. Was it mopped recently? Seems strange the only area in front of the bed had been wiped clean. Let's see. Will this work? Kay said it would. Hey, it did work. The floor here is clean. It was probably wiped down with something. Did someone spill grape juice here? It's a little redder. I don't know exactly what was wiped away, but I can imagine what was used to wipe it. It's very likely it was this torn up newspaper. Couldn't he have asked one of the guards if he could borrow a cleaning rag? Perhaps it was something he didn't want the guards to see. Oh, it could have been like a message, because it's in, like, the dust or whatever. Like, you write in the dust something, because, like, if, like, a guard can overhear you or whatever, then you just wipe the dust up and it gets rid of the message. Just, you know, some fucking, guesses. Throwing them out there. Windows with iron bars. There are no signs of tampering. Doesn't look like the criminal could have escaped through here. What, these iron bars are removable? Okay. Let me inspect them for future reference. Okay, now's not the time for that. We're in the middle of an investigation. Kay is really cute though, I'm not gonna lie. Toilet. I don't like toilets. It's not as dirty as I thought it would be. The toilet paper shows no signs of use. Yeah, wait, what? Why didn't he use toilet paper to wipe it out? Or whatever it was. Why would he use a newspaper for that? It actually doesn't make sense. Looks like there are no problems with the toilet. Ah, there's a huge problem. What's the problem? It's totally awkward having the toilet out in the open like that. You need to think more about the end user. This facility wasn't designed with the spirit of service in mind. Yeah, really. Come on, Kay. You're not that dumb.